Hey everyone, so I'm posting on my travel YouTube channel. It has been a while since I posted anything. I've been in grad school, just finished recently, got my master's in mental health counseling, so I'm going to be working as a counselor. Um, but I wanted to hop on. I had a very interesting experience. I was scheduled to go. This is for all of you guys that are cruising. Let's say you have to cancel, um, mainly just if it's COVID related. So last year I was supposed to go on a cruise. It was at that point that was with Carnival where they were still they were doing now if it's a 5 day cruise or less, you don't have to take that negative COVID test. I think you might still have to do that on the longer ones. I'm not sure. But so I was scheduled to go on a 5 day cruise last summer and ended up getting, of course, COVID right before. So I was still testing negative the day before the cruise was set to leave. So I ended up, I'm hoping this will help some of you guys. I ended up on the phone for like an hour with Carnival. And so I said, well, how do I just get a refund instead of trying to reschedule? Because I was like, I don't know what my schedule is going to look like, ahead of, 5 months from now or whatever. They said, so just for your information, if you find yourself, hopefully you don't, but if you find yourself in the same situation, they will not issue a refund unless, she said I would have had, well, this is really bizarre. She said I would have had to go all the way down to the terminal and try and check in and then show them in person, standing there with COVID, an active case of COVID, show them in person my positive COVID test result. They would have given me a refund. Now, look, if you've ever checked in for a cruise, unless you got faster to the fun or you're first class or something, you want to sit there and stand in that long line. I mean, come on, especially if you're not feeling well, just so you can get a refund. So I just said, that's not worth my time. So I ended up rescheduling, and I will be going this year. But so I'm just throwing that out there. If you want to get a refund because of COVID, and you can't go on your cruise because of COVID, you got to go down. At least this is the information as of last summer. If it may have changed, I don't know. You have to go down and do the whole check-in process and show them that you have COVID, and then they will give you a refund, and that is Carnival only. I don't know about other cruise lines. So what I did was pushing it back a bunch of days. I had gotten my cruise on a special code. So I had to, sit down. And the reason it took so long is because I had to sit down while I'm on the phone with the representative and look through my calendar and say, what days can I do this? And because if I had changed it to a certain date, that particular cruise code, discount code was not available, then they were going to, you're going to charge you the difference. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I managed to find a date that was actually almost the exact same date that I was supposed to. And there was there was zero difference. I didn't have to pay anything extra. So that's just, I've never run into an issue where I couldn't go on a cruise before because of COVID. I had canceled one time, and you lose your deposit. I think you can get a refund minus the deposit for each person. I did that once. So anyway, I hope you all are all doing well and having lots of fun travel experiences. And I hope you're not getting COVID, but it's still out there, obviously. So I wanted to hop on and kind of share my experience at how you can get a refund according to what they told me. I also understand that now the 5 day cruises or 5 days or shorter, they don't even require a negative COVID test anymore. So that's good because those things are not cheap either. You have to pay the money to get it and all that. So happy cruising, happy traveling, and I will see you guys in the next video.